Ta'aretzi al yadish ben parzi v'nismecha v'nagila lecha dogdi likrat kalla yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabelai lecha dogdi likrat kalla yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. We all rise and face the doors of the synagogue, welcoming the joy, the love, the happiness, the peace of Shabbat. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha u'v'tzahala toch emunai am segula boi chala lecha dogdi likrat kalla yalalai yalalai b'nei Shabbat nekabelai lecha dogdi likrat kalla yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. And I'll be seated. We're going to be chanting the 5th verse in the Hebrew on page 42. It's the Sabbath Psalm, Psalm 92. But let's begin the first 4 verses in the English on the adjoining page, the Sabbath Psalm. It is good to thank you, Adonai, to sing praises to your exalted name. To the sound of the 10-string lyre with voice and the music of the harp. Fifth verse. Magadlu ma'asechaya me'odam kol machshevotecha magadlu ma'asecha me'odam kol otechad. One last time. Magadlu ma'asechaya me'odam kol machshevotecha. So I just got back from Israel Tuesday morning. It was a great month in Israel, great month. And last week, last Shabbat morning, we read the Shema as part of the Torah reading. Read the Shema. So I happened to turn on the TV, Channel 12 in Israel, last Friday morning. And there's a woman teaching Torah, teaching about the Shema. What channel can you get that on here? You want to turn on the TV, get a little Torah in the morning? Huh? What do you turn on? Exactly. So she said something that I found very touching. So she's teaching about the Shema. We're going to be saying the Shema in just a couple of minutes. So she says, we say Shema Yisrael, Hear O Israel, Hear O Israel. And then she asked the question, so who is Israel? When we say, listen, Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, God, Adonai our God is Echad. But who's Israel? So she says, there's many different interpretations. One can be that it's all of us together. But one of the interpretations given, she said, is that each of us, individually, is Israel. Each of us is Israel. So what she recommended that we do is when we say the Shema, and we're singing Shema Yisrael, but feel your own name as if you're singing to yourself. You're saying this to yourself. You're saying, listen, me, I am Israel, part of Israel and Israel. I don't mean the country Israel right now. I mean the people of Israel, Bnei Israel, all of us, wherever we are in the world. Each one of us is Israel. So we're still a couple of things away from the Shema, but I didn't want to break the flow of the tefillot while we're getting into it. So tonight when we say the Shema, really focus on yourself, that you're saying this to yourself tonight. I got to hear this. I got to listen to this. I am Israel. Our God is one. Dan and Alana Sussman, can I invite you to the Bima to open the Aron Kodesh? We're going to all rise. We'll turn to the Mariv, the evening service, for Shabbat. Right up here. Okay, right on your side there. Over here, yeah. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Together. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokhma poteach she'arim u'vidvona mishane itim u'machalif et hazmanim u'mesader et ha'kochavim b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or Uma'avir yom u'mevi layla Umavdil ben yom u'vein layla Adonai tzvaot shemo Elachai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed Baruch ata Adonai ha'ma'arev Aravim. Aiden, my friend, coming up and join me over here. Turn to page 52. We sing of love, the love of God in Israel, through the gift of Torah. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta Ra'u mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shochbeinu uvkumeinu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha Uv'mitzvotecha Le'olam va'ed Ki em chayenu V'yorech yameinu V'yorech yameinu Uvahem nehege Yomam v'layla Mam v'layla V'yahavatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch ata Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael
Yisrael V'adonai Eloheinu V'adonai echad Ve'yavta et Adonai Echa V'yahar levavecha, v'yahar nafshecha, v'yahar mirdecha, v'chayu advarim ha'elah, asher anukim mitzavecha, hayom ha'levavecha, v'shinatam levanecha, v'divartabam, v'shita preitecha, uleftecha avaderet, ushabecha,
ubekomecha, shartam liota liadecha, v'hayu letotafot ben einecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot betecha, uvisharecha. Beautiful. You know what? Why don't you go down and then I'll call you back up after the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, good. In the middle of page 57, therefore keep these words of mine in your heart and in your soul. Bind them as a sign upon your arm and let them be a reminder above your eyes. Teach them to your children, speaking of them when you are at home and when you are away, when you lie down at night and when you rise up in the morning. Write them upon the doorposts of your homes and upon your gates. Thus your days and the days of your children will be multiplied on the land which Adonai promised to your ancestors for as long as the heavens remain over the earth. So how about if we turn out to page 60, and we'll be leading into the words that were sung by Moses and the children of Israel as they cross the Yam Suf, the Sea of Reeds, and then on their way to the land of Israel. U'malchuto b'ratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe u'bnei Yisrael lecha'anu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru cholam. Together, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot osefele malchut chara uvanecha bokeh hayam lifnei Moshe ze eli anu ve'amro Adonai yimloch v'ne'emar kifada Adonai et Yaakov uga'alo miyad chazak mimenu baruch ata Adonai kal Yisrael. So let's turn to page 62 to the Hashkivenu Chaverim Tzofim. נשיר את ההשכיבנו למנגינה שאני יודע שזה ידוע לכם, שאתם מכיר, זה של השיר ערב של שושנים. כן? מכירים את השיר הזה? יופי. אוקיי, אז תשירו איתנו. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. May we always sense your loving care, for you are our merciful God and sovereign. Guard us always and everywhere. Bless us with life and peace. Praise to you, Adonai, O God of peace, whose love is always with us, who shelters your people Israel and protects Yerushalayim in love. Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha, Baruch ata Adonai, הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Okay, let's return to a little bit of Ruach, page 64 of Vishamru. Ready? Huh? Okay, here we go. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתו. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Leading us into the evening Amidah, Chatzi Kaddish 66. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימלך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה ואמרו. Let's take a few moments for the evening Amidah, for some individual, quiet, personal prayer. You can find the Amidah beginning on page 69, continuing through until the conclusion, 76 or 77. Morirato. Just have a seat. Somebody's going to come up and read something in English. And then you're on. Okay. Can you do the melody? Friends, there is a poem, it's a song that has become almost like a second national anthem in Israel for these past 4 or 5 months. The title is Ein li eretz acheret. Yeah? I have no other land. You know, for an Israeli, this is it. This is it. Where else can they go? Ein li eretz acheret. So I'd like to invite Ayala Rahimi, Ayala, whose daughter grew up in Ohev Shalom, was bat mitzvah here, confirmed here, made aliyah, served in Tzahal, in the Israel Defense Forces, is now living with her husband, Lior, in Israel, although they're out of the country for a couple of years, but they'll be back, right? They've been in Europe for a couple of years. Yeah. Okay, so Ayala is going to share with us, Ein li eretz acheret, I have no other land.
Shabbat Shalom. Ein li eretz acheret, I have no other country. Gam im admati bo'eret, even if my land is on fire. Rak milah be'ivrit choderet, only a word in Hebrew penetrates. Elokai al nishmati, to my veins, to my soul. Haguf ko'ev, balev ra'ev, aching in the body, hungry in the heart. Kan hu beiti, here is my home. Lo eshtok ki artzi shinta et paneha. I will not be silent because my country, she changed her face. Lo avater la, I will not give up on her. Askir la, I will remind her. Ve'ashir kan be'ozneha, and sing here in her ears. Ad shetifkach et eneha, until she opens her eyes. En li eretz acheret, I have no other country. Lo eshtok, I will not be silent. Here is my home. Kan hu beti, here is my home. Kan hu beti.
Marcy. Let me invite Aiden Levin to now lead us in our prayer for shalom, for peace. Aiden has his own great melody, so here we go.
Oseh shalom b'imumav. Oseh shalom b'imumav. Uyaseh shalom. Uyaseh shalom. Uyaseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one peace, bring peace down, bring peace down.
For many years I dreamt about having a voice as deep as Aiden's. Never happened, yet. Who knows? Who knows? Let's all rise for Kiddush. Marcy is going to lead us in Kiddush tonight. We can follow along on page 90.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'rotzavonu, v'shabas kodsho b'yahava uvrotzon hinchilanu, zikaron b'masei v'reishis, ki hu yom תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר לציאס מצרים. כיוונו בחרת, יסענו קידשת, מקיימים ושבס קודשך, אהבה ורצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Amen.
Down the hatch.
One sip, that's it. That's it.
Aleinu. It's called synagogue exercise. You think you're sitting down, I say the Aleinu. Back up. Okay. 118. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו. וידעת היום, והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת ein od. We're invited to be seated. Al kein nekav elcharon Eloheinu lorot mehiru yirazel. Litakein olam ha'malchut shaddai. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד. Call to mind with so much love the memories of those whose yurtzites are observed during this past week. Observed today, Stuart Samuels, father of Sandy Sternberger, Herb Smithline, dear father of Shep Smithline, and Eva Kozak, grandmother of Alan Kozak. and yortzites observed during the course of this past week. We lovingly recall Sophie Golden, Lillian Lipschutz, Hyman Goodman, Dorothy Goodman, Edward Rosen, Stanley Liebert, Richard Jaffe, Nathan Chandler, Adele Nelson Gordon, Ruth A. Katz, Norman Lerner, Marilyn Kaplan, Etta Schwartzman, Charlotte Fetter, Leonard Vogel, Joseph Rosenzweig, Erwin Steinberg, Eddie Davis, Brian O'Donnell, Alexander Joseph Rubin, Matilda Toby Madelman, Max Davis, Lourdes Dominguez D. Sokola, and Les Cernitsky. May each of their memories continue to be cherished for a loving blessing. The families of Martin Gingold, our dear congregant who so recently passed away, are still within the days of Shiva since Martin's passing. So Martin Gingold, dear father of Helene Payton, and we recall the recent passing of David Goldberg, dear brother of Beth Gitlin. May each of their memories now and always be cherished for a blessing. If all those who are reciting Kaddish Yatom would rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah v'olma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman karev v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach v'olam ula'almei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitoleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha berechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiran bi'olma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya V'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru amen. For greetings, announcements, our synagogue's vice president, Lindsay Miller. Lindsay.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome. This is wonderful to see so many people here on a warm summer night. This is fabulous. Welcome, Tzofim. We are thrilled to have you. You don't want to hear me, you want to hear them. So just a few things. You all, like I always say, can read. So make sure you pick up your Shabbat supplements and take them with you. Just two things I want to point out. Well, three, really. Open house is Wednesday, August 30th for current members, prospective members. Bring your friends. It's going to be a great, great night. And our Welcome Back Shabarbecue, sponsored by Inclusion B'Kavod on September 8th. And it's not that far off. Save the date for a very special tribute to a very special person come May 31st. So get your supplements, read your dovetail, read your communications, and let's get on with the show. Welcome, everybody, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thanks, Lindsay. Lindsay, does that get announced now every Friday night between now and May 30th?
Oh, did I say May? August. I'm sorry, what? Oh, that one about...
Every week? Really? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay. So folks, just here's what's happening right after the service. So everyone's invited to go into the social hall. Michael is going to open the doors and we can file through. There's plenty of tables and seats set up in the social hall. So pick your table, pick your seat. And there are 3 stations where all the food and refreshments have been put out. So, once you're at a table, kind of like get your food and keep moving on. Otherwise, you can schmooze all you want as long as you're not standing near a table so others can come behind you. So eventually take your food, your coffee, your tea, or whatever it is, and have a seat, and then we'll be starting with the Tzofim, which is the primary reason that we're all here tonight. So where is Barbara? Still here? Barbara, are you someplace? Where are you? Barbara. So first of all, I just want to take a moment to thank Barbara, our executive director. Anything that is highly successful in the synagogue, you can be sure that Barbara played a prominent role. And so Barbara has been our person on this, putting her heart and soul. Barbara loves Israel, and so this has been a work of love for her. No, got it, Maury. It's okay. But Maury, can I just thank you? Maury runs the show of the Tzofim, and Maury is our contact person, and I know this is a passion of yours that you do with so much caring. So Maury, our thanks to you. Our thanks to you. Yeah, great. Maury has 2 kids that made Aliyah, served in the IDF. Yeah, well, kol hakavod, kol hakavod. Okay, so we got the idea. We go in, schmooze, but not near a table. Get your food, sit down, we'll be ready. Here we go. We're going to conclude tonight on page 783. Let's all rise, Hatikva. 783. Kol od balevav penima nefesh Yehudi homia olefate mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia od lavda tikvateinu hatikva bat shnot alpayim lehiyotam chofshi be'artzeinu be'eretz Tzion Yerushalayim lehiyotam chofshi be'artzeinu be'eretz Tzion Yerushalayim. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach. Good Shabbos, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Into the social hall. Shabbat Shalom. Lorraine.